Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Folks, this is a huge deal out in the state of California, where Governor Newsome just signed a law that basically said you cannot require voter ID. Because why would you want that? I mean, you need a voter ID, or you need an ID to drive a car, you need an ID to go to the liquor store, you need an ID to get an airplane, you need an ID to get a hotel room. But to select the person who can launch the ICBMs, nah, you don't need an ID. Whoever wants to vote can vote. Come one, come all. In fact, we'll mail you ballots, and you don't have to prove you're a citizen even. I mean, because that would be just terrible. Anyways, listen to this, though. Big win out which really got Gavin Newsom quite upset. A mayor of California charter city defies Newsom's ban on voter ID laws. That law does not apply to us, the mayor said. This out of the Western Journal. A California mayor is defiant after Governor Gavin Newsom signed a law in direct response to the city's attempt to secure elections. The saga began on March 5th when Huntington Beach voters weighed in and passed Ballot Measure 1, the Voter ID and Election Rules Amendment. Now, local governance deciding that, hey, we can have voter ID. According to Ballotpedia, the charter amendment authorized the city to require voter identification for elections and allowed infrastructure to support the initiative. So not only did they require it, but then they had infrastructure to support it. In 2023, then Mayor Tony Strickland supported the measure in the face of pressure from local and state Democrats seeking to torpedo it. Now, why would local and state Democrats be opposed to someone presenting an ID to prove their residency and citizenship? I wonder why. Anyways, sorry, had to get that in there. Our democracy does not work if people do not have faith in the election results, Strickland told Voice of OC. Anytime you can put safeguards in, I think it's important to do so people have faith in our elections and those elections' outcomes. Huntington Beach voters passed the measure 53-4 to 46-6. The increased election security was set to begin in 2026, so it wouldn't even affect this election. After the initiative passed, state legislators were quick to react to Huntington Beach voters' approval of the measure and moved to crush it entirely. In April, California's Attorney General Rob Bonta and Secretary of State Shirley Weber sued the city over what they called unlawful voter ID amendment. The two officials said without evidence that the measure would hurt the poor, elderly, and people of color. That's right. I mean, it's going to hurt the poor, the elderly, people of color, because you guys have seen the videos, right, where they go around and they talk to the people of color, black people, and say, do you know where the DMV is? Do you have a driver's license? Do you have an ID? And these black people are like, what are you talking about? Of course we know where the DMV is. It's around the corner over there. It's just ridiculous. I mean, white liberals treating black people like they're on the plantation and the white people are the great benefactors that can, dispense the goodies to them. It's disgusting. Anyways, after introducing his bill, Min dismissed citizens' attempts to secure their local elections, saying, we can't have local jurisdictions implementing their own voting requirements. And Newsom signed the bill into law. Unfortunately for Newsom and company, current Huntington Beach Mayor Gracie Vandermark isn't about to quietly let Sacramento dictate the future of her city. She questions whether the state even has jurisdiction over charter cities like Huntington Beach and the constitutionality of Min's legislation. The state cannot pass any laws that strip us of our constitutional rights, Vandermark told LAist. So that law does not apply to us or affect our new election laws. In other words, she's going to do it anyways. And Gavin Newsom can go cry to his mama. Hey, go check out my sponsor, MyPillow, mypillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack for big savings. Peace out.